to the Instrument for Fun podcast. I'm Kirsten, also known as the Instrument for Fun on Ravelry, and this is episode 14. And so welcome if you are a new viewer, and welcome back to people who have been watching for weeks upon weeks. So today I have a lot to talk about. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff over here, so I'm going to just get to it. So again, I have show notes this week, so that's good. So first thing, like always, is I always start with thank yous if you're new. And the first thing, and I have only one thank you this week. I want to thank the people that are joining the group. I've been messaging people like every day, like making a long list, messaging people to join the group. So thank you for the ones that are joining you. And if you see a message that's from me, if you haven't joined the group yet, that's just a message that's saying please join the group, and I'd love to see you in the group. So I think we have where's the tablet here? I think I have 57, 58 people in the group. I'm not sure, let me check again. I have 59 members in the group, so almost close to 60. And if we reach 100 members in the group, there will be a Prize-a-Palooza. So I hope that goes, because I would love to see I love to see the group to grow. So thank you for the ones that are joining, and again, there will be a message out to some of you about joining the group. And also, if you did get a message from me, I did reply back and say please introduce yourself in a welcome thread. It is sticky, so you would find it right away. So that's it for thank yous, and I guess I can get on to my works in progress. So last week I showed you my Halloween socks for the year. I make a pair every year because I'm like that. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. I just really like it. Let me see. And I am knitting these Halloween socks at Yarn Pirate Yarn. It's 420 yards, superwash BFL in the June bug colorway. I really like this yarn. It's super soft, and again you can see what it says. And it looks like this. Super soft. It's real wool, it's not acrylic. I hate acrylic yarn. So there we go. And I did finish one. I was like crazy, and I did finish one, and I am using the pattern what Knittables use is, she says it's her favorite pattern. It's also mine too, and so I'll put that in the show notes or something. I haven't been writing show notes for weeks, but I never have time. So this is my sock. As you can see, I haven't woven the ends yet. I did do an afterthought heel because, again, like I said last week, afterthought heels only fit my feet well. Like slip stitch heels or partridge heels, I cannot say that word, but they fit my feet too, but the afterthought heels, they are the best heels for me. So again, it's very long. I did knit the cuff, I think 6 or 7 inches long, and again, it is ribbed on the foot. It's not ribbed in the back, but it is ribbed on the foot. It's 2x2 rib. It's very stretchy, and I really like it. I can put one on for you guys on my real foot, and it looks like this. So I really like it, how it looks. It's super comfy. I love BFL sock. It's one of my favorite bases in the world. But that's it, and I'm working on the second one. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a row right now. And I did put an afterthought heel yarn last night. And this will be an FO for next week. So if you're wondering how I knit, I flick, and what flicking means is I just wrap the yarn around my right pointer finger, and I just flick. And I'll do a tutorial on that. I think I already did one, but that's what I do. And yes, I can knit without looking. I've been doing that for years now, so here's some live action of me knitting. So, yeah. So that's my only work in progress this week. Again, I do not have multiple projects on the needles is because I don't like to, it stresses me out. Plus, this is how I get a lot of projects done. So that's it for works in progress. I have FO this week, so I guess we can just, oh yeah, and that's on size US 2s. I don't know the millimeters, so yeah. So I have a FO this week, like I said again, and I just wanted to knit something quick and simple for an evening knit. It's because like my hands were getting kind of tired from the 2x2 rib and all that type of stuff, so I decided, well, I have a lot of dishcloth cotton in my big dresser of yarn, and so I was like, well, how about I make a dishcloth? And so I was like, just thinking in my head, like, should I make a dishcloth, shouldn't I? Because my mother, she uses these all the time, so I just give them to her. And so I made one. I knit out of Peaches and Cream, size US 8, I think that's a 5.0. And I do knit my dishcloths on a bigger needle. The pattern does call for, I think, a 6 or 7. So I do knit on a size bigger because I like them to be more airy. Definitely if you're like cleaning your face or something, it's great for that. Excuse me. And again, it's just simple. Grandma's favorite dishcloth is a free pattern on Ravelry. And again, I really like it. And I don't know what the colorway name is. The tag is over on my desk over there. But my throat is dry this week. But that's what it looks like, and that's the colorway. So I'm just rambling on about stupid dishcloth here, but okay, so let's get on to spinning, and it looks like it's gonna be a short show this week, so I might have more stuff next week, but I'm not sure. There is a lot of stuff to talk about in sewing this week because I've been like designing stuff in my head. Okay, for spinning. Last week I showed you that I was spinning the fiber from Debsey Quilts. I am almost done with it. This is the leftover. I do have the second half of it on my bobbin and my wheels over here, and I am recording in my room this week is because I don't have a living room to myself this week because my mother is out there watching TV, but this is what I have left, like 2 little balls. This will be spun. It will be finished by next week, the spinning part. The plying, I'm not sure. So it looks like. I did cake up the fiber that was on the wheel last week, the other half of it. So that's just singles. So, and I do ply my yarn in a cake. It's my favorite way to ply. I don't really like plying on 2 bobbins that well because I do get leftovers. So I just like caking it up and plying it from that. So that's from spinning from Debsey Quilts, and again, thank you, Deb, for the fiber. And that's on my Fantasia spinning wheel from Kromsky. I got it off from Knit Picks. I also want to dye up the fiber from Debsey Quilts as well. She gave me Australian merino wool, and it's 5 ounces, not 5 ounces, 9 ounces. And I want to spin something really nice out of this and dye it because it is white. It's super soft. I really like it. And there was a subscriber on YouTube. I forgot what her name was. But she commented on one of my videos. I think it was episode 10. And she says you should like spin the white and then ply it with one color. The other color that she gave to me. I was like, I'm sorry for my nose. I was like, well, that's a pretty good idea. So I was thinking in my head last night, well, should I do that or shouldn't I? And I was also thinking, well, if I dye the color of that wool a pretty color, I can spin it into a sock white yarn and make my own handspun socks out of it. So that's what I'm going to do, is dye it up and spin some handspun socks. And also, I do not know what type of colorway I should dye it up. I do not dye with commercial acid dyes. It's because they are toxic, and plus I don't want any problems to go on, and I know how to handle them and all, but I just don't want anything to go wrong. Plus I have a dog in the house and everything, so like if I had my own studio then I would, but I don't have my own studio, so I wish I could, because I really wanted to start a yarn dyeing business, but. And thank you to that person. I forgot what your YouTube name was, but thank you for that suggestion. And also, I want to start spinning the green fiber that Debsy Quilts gifted me, and it looks like this. And she told me, Deb, that she did spin a little bit of this, but that's okay. But I do want to make some coiled hand spun. Now coils are an art yarn, and I want to learn it from the DVD from J.C. Boggs in the Spin Art book, and so I want to start doing that. So that's it for spinning for this week. So there was a little bit more spinning than usual. And I do spin basically every other day or every day. I am a good spinner, it's just, I just take my time in it. I try to make the single very perfect and everything, so just getting that out there. Let's see, what's next? So I want to start, I showed you guys last week, I want to do the serrated scarf by Megan Williams. I can try to pull it up here. Patterns. This is a good thing about a tablet. My grandma is getting back her tablet this Thursday. Like, we just borrow it, like, back and forth, so. Yeah, I'm searching for you guys. But while that's sewing, I want to make it out of Dreaming Color Smushy. This is gifted to me by Tracy. Oh no, the computer almost stopped there. By Tracy from Debsy Quilts. What am I saying here? I don't know, like, my computer shut off and my brain just shut off at the same time. I don't know. But this was gifted to me by Tracy, and her ravelry name is MRSTN2006. And I really want to make the serrated scarf out of this. It's because it's super pretty. I love Dream Color Smushy. It is like 500 some odd yards. I forgot to count it up. I did like wind down to knitting up. I forgot to count how many yards it was, but here's the pattern. It's serrated scarf from Megan Williams. This was gifted to me by the designer, so thank you, Megan, if you're watching. So this is what it looks like. I really like the pattern. I am going to make the hexagon shape. I think it's super pretty, so that's what I'm going to make out of the purple. So again, there's that color. And I also want to start making a monster. And I've been saying that every week, but I do. I said last week that I was going to cast on the Boo Crew monster, but I was thinking in my head, well, I really like the Boo Crew pattern, but I just want to wait and see what other yarn I can use besides hand spun. But anyways, I want to start making Frankenstein by Tina Helm. And this is a free pattern on Ravelry. She just published it. And I think I found about her in the Retro Lemon Studios group on Ravelry. I think she posted in there. So it's super cute. It is a free pattern. I will be using Red Heart yarn for this, just because it's just a little Frankenstein monster. Plus Red Heart yarn has the black, I already have the black, the lime green, and the purple. I only need to get the lime green. And she does suggest Red Heart yarn for this pattern. I also want to be starting some winter knitting soon. I want to start making hats, cowls, and everything. It's because I've been looking on Ravelry, and there's been some really great patterns on there. And I just want to be making all these hats and stuff, so I really want to start doing that soon. And Christmas is coming up, so there's going to be Christmas knitting and Christmas sewing coming up and stuff. Maybe Christmas spinning for someone, so I don't know yet. So that's what's going to go next. I forgot to write this down, but while I was gathering up my stuff for the show, I was saying in my head, well, here's another winter project I want to do. And I got this yarn from Tracy, MRSTN 2006. She gifted me this yarn, and it's the Guava yarn. That's what it says. And it is 100% Peruvian wool. It is 202 yards, and she gifted me 4 skeins of it. So this will be a sweater. And the sweater that I want to do this summer is from Interweave Knits Fall of 2007. It's this sweater right here. And I did get this magazine from my library. They're having like all these knitting magazines on sale, so I snatched every one of them. So, let's see where I can find it. Okay, here it is. It's called The Tilted Duster by Nora Guahen. It looks like that. I really love the construction of the pattern. It does look pieced together, but I really like it. It seems super easy and simple, and there's a better picture. And it's super cute. I want to make an ad this yarn. I really love blues to me because it brings out my green blue eyes, but I really like it. So that's what's going to be next for my winter sweater for this year, or early next year. So that's it for what's next for knitting. Now on for sewing. So I just want to say this, that remember the prom type of dress that I made this summer? Well, that dress wasn't a good dress that I made. It was like poorly done. As you can see, I put in the bra cups right here from an old bra, and so it was like poorly made. I was like looking at prom dresses in the store. I'm like, how do they make this? I was thinking in my head, why can't I just figure out how to make that? And so I was thinking in my head last night. I was going through my fabric and stuff, and I wanted to add more stuff to the dress. And you can see this what the dress looks like. I did take out the pleats that were like in here because I didn't like how it looked, and I didn't take them out in the back. But I was thinking in my head, how do you make the top, like right over here, more stiffer? Because when I look at bridesmaid dresses and prom dresses, the top is more stiffer and more like constructed and everything. And so I was like thinking in my head, and I was thinking, well, first off, interfacing. Interfacing makes everything more stiffer and stuff, and so I'm like, that's what I'm going to use. But then I also looked online what type of fabric that you can use for prom dresses and wedding dresses, and they say, well, don't use satin. Satin's like mainly for lining a dress. And so I'm like, great, because this whole dress is made out of satin. I'm like, how can that possibly happen? It's like, and so I was looking through my bride's magazine and everything, and I was like, I really need to fix this dress because there is a Valentine's Day dance at my school this year, and I really want to wear this dress to that dance. And so I was thinking, well, if I work really hard during Thanksgiving break and Christmas break, I can get this dress fixed. And so I went also through my Sewing Patterns 200 Questions and Answers by Sophia English. And I did get this for my birthday. My brother got it for me. And so I was looking through it, and it just goes through all these questions about what type of interfacing, what type of zippers, blah, blah, blah. There's all these questions. And I didn't really find my answer in this book. So, and plus this is an awesome book, but I didn't find my answer. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I also was thinking about putting texture to the dress. I was thinking about doing, like, I had this like little kit that I got last year. It's about, you put like this water thing in the dress, and you stitch on it, and then you steam it with your iron. And it's supposed to make it all crunchy and textured looking, but also shrinks the fabric. So I'm like, that's not going to work because I am very tall, and it will look kind of like a t-shirt on me. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this dress. Plus the bra cups in here aren't right. If you know how to put in a bra cup or in a bra in a dress, please let me know, because I would love to learn how. So, and also if you are a sewer and dress designer or whatever, or your experience with dressmaking, please let me know, because I would love to hear feedback and get some help with dress designing. So I do want to fix this dress by the end of the year or the beginning of the year, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So again, if you are a dress designer, or not a dress designer, but experienced in designing clothing or dresses, please let me know, and can you please help me? So thank you. Also, I did get more material for my quilt. I did get the batting, and the quilt I'm doing is this little baby quilt. I sew this like every week now, and it has like little alligators and giraffes on it. And I did get the batting for it, and I also got the back, like the back piece of fabric. Like last week, I got the batting, and then I got home and I was like ready to sew this quilt, but then I went through my fabric and I saw this fabric, which is flannel, and it wasn't enough yardage. I thought it was 1.25 yards, but it was only 1 yard and like, I don't know. It was just like only like 1 yard or something. I thought I had more than that, but I guess I didn't. So I couldn't use this fabric, but as you can see, it goes really well. It has like animal fabric, like animals on it, but I did choose this fabric. I hope it goes well. It seems like it. So I will be starting that today. Let me put that over here so I don't get myself confused. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. I have to put it over here now. I talked about it already. Okay. Let's see. Also for sewing. Oh yeah, today I went to Walmart and I got the fabric for the quilt, and the lady that works there and cuts the fabric does not know how to cut the fabric. And I get that a lot and at that Walmart, but that's where I get my fabric, that's where it's cheapest, and I had to show her on how to cut it. I'm like, if you don't work here, like if you don't work in this department, you don't know how, and please don't work here. I was thinking that in my head, but I had to like lay out the fabric for her, tell her what 1.25 yards is, and it's like, I hope that she cut it right, because if she doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do then. Also, if you're new, I did start a new segment of the show called Midnight Stories. Midnight is my golden doodle puppy. So every week I do little stories because he is hilarious. He does all these crazy stuff. So I just do little stories every week about Midnight. So the first story is he got a new toy today. And at my 99-cent store they sell little toys, and they sell toys like little balls with like little hanging things on it. They sell like little round things and stuff. So, and they also sell like these little fake food things and it's like a T-bone steak or like a chicken. And so we got him a T-bone steak that's Sweets, and so excuse me, but we got that for him. And I gave it to him when I got home, and he went crazy over it, and he jumps up and everything, so it was really cute. Also is, we got pumpkins for this Halloween, and Midnight was outside like a couple days ago, and my mother took a picture of him, which was really funny, because he was smiling, and with his teeth out, because my mom got a picture of him while he was smiling. And also in the background it looks foggy, so it looks like a little Halloween card thing. We were thinking about printing out and doing Halloween cards, but I'm not sure if we're going to still do that yet, but it's really funny. Also, Halloween is this week. Yay. I love Halloween. It's like one of my favorite holidays. And so I was going to dress up for the show today, but I don't know, it's just, I didn't have time. So, because I just came back from shopping and everything, so I just didn't have time. And also, did I mention that this is the other stuff section of the show? I'm not sure. Again, I'm really tired this week. It was a 3-day weekend here in Vegas because it is Nevada Day this Friday, but because I got an extra day off of school, yay. I had to get all my homework done before Friday so I can have a 3-day weekend. Also, I did record 3 videos this week. I record every day when I had time. The first video that I recorded was a drop spindle tutorial for Kaylee of the Knit Kit podcast because she just is just learning how to spin. So go and check that out if you are a new spinner and you want to learn how to spin. It's because I do show you on how to drop spindle and it's very informational, so go and check that out. I also did in What's in My Notions bag, so I show you what I keep in there when I knit. I also showed you what's in my spinning bag, so go and check that out as well. I have a book review this week, and the book review that I'm reviewing is Knit Your Own Dog, and I got this for my birthday this year from Knit Picks, and I just really wanted this book, and my mom says, oh, you can spend extra $10 because to get free shipping, because I do get $100 each year for my birthday, but I got this book and was on sale at Knit Picks for like $9.80 or something. And so it's really cute. It's like knit your own little stuffed animal dog. And they just have every dog in here. I'm not sure if they have a golden doodle or not, but they do have a poodle. And if you didn't know that I did have a poodle last year, he died. He was very old. He was 17, I think he was, but no, he's okay. We have his ashes and everything, but I do want to make a poodle in remembrance of him. And this is what the little poodle one looks like. But anyways, they have any type of dog in here, from poodles to Dalmatians to Portuguese Walter dog, to every type of dog you can think, Labrador, all these different types of dogs. And I was going to knit one, and I was going to teach my dad how to knit one because he also knows how to knit. And so I just really love all these little dogs. I was thinking about making all of them and like putting them on a shelf, and my brain was going crazy at that moment, but I was thinking about doing that, but I was like, well, do I really want to knit like little tiny dogs all the time? But anyways, this is a great book. If you are a new knitter, I recommend it because it's super easy. You learn color work, you learn seaming, you learn different types of yarns. It's a good book for that. It's also a good book in case you have like a dog that died and you want a remembrance of that dog, and so it's also a great thing for that. So one dog in here that I thought was really funny was an old English sheepdog. I thought that was hilarious looking because it really does look like a old English sheepdog. So I thought that was like very cute. So I'm going to make one, I don't know when, I want to make one at midnight. And so yeah, so it's a great book if you are a new knitter, if you just want to knit a dog. It's a good book to have in your collection, I think, of knitting because it's just a good book for kids. So it's also great stocking stuffers for Christmas. So that's a great book. It's on knitpicks.com. I don't know if it's still on sale, but you know, just have to see. So that was my book review of this week. I also got a new purse today. I don't really do like fashion stuff, but I did go to JCPenney's today, and I got a new purse. It's only for $10. I'm like, oh my god, really? So I got one. It's really cute. I really like this little like scarf type thing that hangs on. It's totally my personality, so I really like it. Also, it doesn't open like this in the front. It's just a snap. That's what it looks like inside. It has my receipt. I got it with my birthday money. It's like, if it's only $10, so it's usually like $40. I'm gonna snatch it, and it's by, called it Spring. I don't know what the purse is. I don't know what the brand of the purse is, but I really like it, and it's leather too. So I'll be changing my purse out today. Okay, I already talked about the spindle tutorial. Also, I did make a Facebook fan page for the Knit and Spin for Fun podcast. So go on there and you'll see the new episodes every week and stuff. So I am going to be start doing like fan stuff on Facebook for my group and everything, but I do also want to start a Gmail account for the Knit and Spin for Fun podcast, and also I want to redo the banner of the Knit and Spin for Fun podcast and invite more people to the group. So I also have like a little list of what I'm going to do for the group and everything, so go and check out Facebook for the podcast information and everything as well. So I did make a Facebook fan page. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed. This podcast is going to be up maybe around 5 o'clock. I have to edit it and everything. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a happy Halloween if you do celebrate Halloween. You can post pictures in the group of what you're going to dress up as, but you don't have to. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, I'm on Facebook as under Knit and Spin for Fun. I'm on Ravelry. I'm on YouTube. I'm everywhere basically. I do have a Twitter, but it's not a Twitter for knitting, so it's a Twitter of my other life that I have. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to comment down below, like down below, and also subscribe, and go and check out the 3 videos I did this week. So I hope you enjoy it and have a great week. Bye bye. Take care.